So at this point, what you want to do is you want to kind of keep the idea of the primary shapes intact as you move down onto the rib cage area or the chest area. You want to make sure that you still maintain those primary shapes, because on the reference image here, you can see that those shapes still flow into each other. And so you just want to keep in mind that shape there. One thing to also keep in mind, so for the chest area or the rib cage, then I am using some scale brushes to add some variety. However, if you wanted to do it manually, like we did with the upper side here, then there's no reason not to. I mean, have at it. Feel free to practice the sculpting techniques, and the more you practice, the better you'll get. So I highly encourage that if you want to do it manually, feel free to do so, especially if you guys are still learning. Alrighty, so now that we've got the majority of the scales and everything blocked in, there's one thing that you are going to notice with these brushes. And I mentioned when we first started getting into VDM brushes that this was not going to be your final result. And VDM brushes are almost never the final result. You always want to do some adjustments. And For example, if you look at the scales along the back of the neck, then in the reference image, then the scales are kind of pointed or curved with the neck and kind of curved a little bit further down. And the brush are all at the same angle, so they're kind of like, some of them are sticking out and some of them are not quite curved. So we just need to, we're going to have to be able to do that. And this one's going to be a little bit of a shorter video because I kind of want to see what you guys are able to come up with. And so if you guys, this is kind of like a little challenge for this video, is I want you to go through on your scale brushes, on your spike brushes, on whatever you use to create it, and manually adjust it to add some of that variation and to make your scales feel a lot more like your reference.